Hello, welcome back to the Delicia.Ramphago podcast, and I am Delicia. In today's story, I have with me my man refuses to pack his late wife's belonging. Now, my question into this, I just want to ask, how long does one have to mourn for their late partner? 3 weeks, 6 months, 3 months, a year, or 5 years, or even 10 years, or 20, or their lifetime? I just want to know also that how can this affect the next relationship should they move on, depending on the time they took to mourn their late partner. This is what we're going to be learning from today, from this woman's perspective on how is this affecting her or rather their relationship. But before I get into the story, could you please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any episode that I'll be posting in the future. With that being said, let's get into the video. When I met my boyfriend, he had recently lost his wife. We started as friends, and I could see that he still needed time to mourn his wife. After a year and a half, we started to pursue a romantic relationship. 6 months into it, he asked that I move in with him. I agreed, and things have been good. We stay with his preteen daughter. Like I said, there's no exact timeline to mourn your late partner, but I think maybe it was sort of like too early for her to move into this, or rather to move in with him. The family dynamics are a big deal, especially that he has a daughter. There's a lot of things to consider. Maybe like how long was he married to that woman, or how long have they been together, staying together, all that family dynamics. And her coming into the picture, how well is he prepared to take on that? Like, there's just a lot to consider. Besides her crying over that spoon reminds me of your late wife, that that picture, the clothes, why you're not picking them away. There's just a lot. Maybe is their way of mourning, keeping the things that belong to their late wife. It's maybe it can give them the comfort of, I don't know, of some sort, but to her it's a big deal. But what should go into that? It has now been a little over a year, and while things between us are good, he has not gotten rid of anything that belongs to his late wife. Anything at all. Maybe he was not really ready, if we can put it that way, because if he was not able to pack away, not get rid, pack away the things that belong to his late wife, probably he was not ready. Because if he was ready, he was going to do that, and therefore because of that, I think he's not literally looking into a relationship. He's not fit to be in a relationship, but probably looking for some sort of comfort, in a woman, because he had lost his wife. And maybe he's looking for someone who can help him with his daughter, and take care of the household. Maybe it's a red flag. Besides him mourning and whatsoever, feeling the sympathy and all that, it could be a red flag if you think of it. Her clothes are still as she left them. And the house is full of her pictures. Oh no. Where were you going? Literally, where were you going? Where was she going? I think it's too mild. Like, the pictures are there. Like, okay, what am I doing here? I do not dispute that he's mourning and whatsoever, but maybe her moving in was kind of like quickly. And why was she even? This is another thing that I always see, that I don't think it's a great idea to move into a man's house. If, like, for example, you're dating someone who was married before and then he stayed with the house, I don't think it's a wise idea to go live in that house. There's just a lot of things to consider. It's just not gonna. I think it goes to show that they're so comfortable in life that they are not up for a change. If they can't even move out of that house and live whatever and start afresh, no, just don't do it. Whenever I bring this up to my boyfriend, he just brushes the conversation off. You see, he's not even ready to talk about this, to have a conversation over this. It just goes to show he was not ready. It's a red flag. You can't date someone who's coming out of a divorce, who's going through a divorce or a breakup, who just had a baby, or who is a woman who's pregnant by him out there. No, you can't date such a man. No, no, no. It's not gonna work. Or maybe they are mourning who, like their parent. It's a great loss, right? Or don't date such people. How you find people is how you're gonna experience them, and that's going to structure your whole relationship. Trust me, whether you like it or not, it's gonna be built on that. So don't risk your time, your life, your emotions, your heart, your beliefs, also your hope. Don't waste it on them. His wife passed away after a short illness, so I understand it was sudden and he may still be mourning, but I am starting to feel uncomfortable. He talks about us getting married, but I don't think he is ready. When did you realize that he was not ready? Like, when did you think he is not ready, lady? No, stop playing with us. See, this kind of people is the type of people, before you feel sorry for them, you must just think twice, Sometimes the truth hurts, but it is what it is. You walked into that situation knowing exactly what's going on. You chose to, oh, I love him. I mean, he will heal. It's just a phase. Yeah, it is a phase, but it's not your responsibility to help them move from there to the next point in their life. So, but if you see yourself wanting to do that, best believe that you're not even gonna be with them when they are in their best position, if I might put it that way. Let's finish up this. Would I be wrong to ask him that we find another place? You see, I do not agree with moving into that house. Get your own place, start afresh, honestly speaking. And then she goes on, because I'm scared to ask him to take down some of her pics, which is pictures, and give her late wife's family her clothes. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. Some may stretch it to spirituality, like cleansing the house. As much as there are her stuff there, it's as good as her house. It can even extend to spirituality. I don't know how, but there is that thing. As I don't think it will end well. I love this man, but I also don't want to constantly feel like I am competing with the elderly departed, or rather dearly departed. Why would you feel like you are competing with them? Like, make it make sense. I think we must grow up to a point that, or mature to a point that, especially in romantic relationships, if something is not bringing you peace, or is disturbing your peace or threatening your peace, and you go on to discuss about that thing with that person, and they do it, just leave. Honestly speaking, just leave. Some things here, it can go to a mile off. Once they do that thing, I'm out. Be free to do that. Be free to walk away. Do not be scared whatsoever. You are not born for that person. There are a lot of people that can love you right out there, rather than sticking around with that person who's not even doing the bare minimums. Come on. No, just walk out. Be free to be by yourself. Self-love, start with yourself. If you cannot walk away from things that are threatening your peace, why are you sticking around? Just leave. Leave. If you have to block them, block them. Don't be scared to be by yourself. I think a lot of things stem from people are just scared to be by themselves. They're scared to be single. Why are you single? Why are you scared to be single? It's not a loss at all. Rather than being with someone, you're constantly doubting yourself, questioning the whole relationship, questioning if they're loyal to you. It's not worth it. You're always wasting your brain cells thinking of something that is not even really worth it. It's damaging your health. mentally, emotionally, physically, like it's not worth it. Just get out of there and go work on yourself. Be happy by yourself. If you've made it to this point, please do like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you never miss any episode that I'll be posting. Comment and also share with others. With that being said, let me love and leave you.